In every corner of the business world, people like to know that there are benchmarks and standards they can rely upon to know that they're dealing with a quality-assured business. Information security is no different. Hello, my name is Pádraig Walsh, and I'm a partner in the Corporate Commercial Department of Tanner De Witt in Hong Kong. Today I'd like to speak about the importance of meeting international standards for information security and being certified as such by reputable independent assessment bodies. This is a true hallmark of a business that has adopted a good management framework to assess and meet and continually improve their information security. Over the course of the next few minutes, I will speak about why this is important and also what some of the standards you can consider might be. Firstly, why? Well, as with other areas, there are positive reasons why you should, proactive reasons, and there are also defensive reasons. So let's deal with the positive and proactive reasons first. Every business would like to consider themselves secure in terms of the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of their information assets. But how do you achieve that? It's nice to have an aspiration, a mission statement, a goal, but it all comes down to the nuts and bolts of how you get from here to there. And this is where standards and certification of meeting standards really help. They provide a management framework that helps in terms of the creation, adoption, implementation of systems and protocols and procedures that help in relation to achieving the CIA of information security. So if you have this as a business goal and you're wondering how to achieve it, looking to become certified in respect of an international standard for information security is the route to achieving it. Also, once you do, and in particular for industries that are in the technology sector or that are in industries that contain particularly sensitive data, like the legal profession, financial services, and the healthcare sectors, if you are certified with the appropriate standard in respect of information security, then this gives a degree of reassurance in respect of the people that you're dealing with in the course of your business. Not only in respect of your clients and your customers, but also in respect of your staff, in respect of the people who are in your supply chain. You will have the badge of respectability when it comes to information security. Some of the defensive reasons are that knowing that you have gone through the process of being certified as having met a standard for information security, well, this is something that will reduce litigation risk. It will show that you've taken reasonable steps to adopt measures that are accepted within the industry as being appropriate to keep your data and information resources secure and safe from breach or from incidents. So some forethought and some planning and some adherence to these protocols will help reduce risk and liability afterwards if, as is almost inevitable these days, a breach does occur and there are losses that arise from that. So what are these standards? Well, the standard that is most commonly known in this part of the world, in Asia, would be the ISO 27001 standard. Now, ISO stands for the International Standard Organization. They're not a certification body. They simply lay out the features of the standard in a way that has been endorsed by a number of industries as being created according to what is expected in that industry. You would go to respected independent certification bodies who would audit and assess your compliance with that standard, and that is what would allow you to say that you've been certified to the ISO standard. So ISO 27001 is an information management standard for information security. It will give you guidance on how to assess your systems, and how to introduce a management system for maintaining security, and how to have a process for continually improving and learning in the course of the adoption and management of those processes. There's also an ISO standard, the ISO 27002, and this goes into more specific security controls for specific situations. Those will be physical controls, administrative controls, and technical controls. So if you are certified to the 27001 and 27002 standards, it will demonstrate that you have an effective management system in place for the entire organization, as well as appropriate controls in specific scenarios. And that is a good badge of honor in respect of information security. These are not the only industry standards. There are also standards in respect of incident response management. That's the ISO 27035, and also for other specific aspects of information security. And there are also other standard organizations. There is the NIST in the US and others elsewhere. So just to recap, industry standards for information security are important. They are an essential element in respect of mitigating your responsibility and liability for data breach, and they must be part of your data breach response approach. Get certified.